Hey guys, welcome back to my second video. You guys will be getting 3 videos today, but I came out for lunch today because it was so beautiful, or it is so beautiful. It is very, very hot. I am currently sitting in my car and it is 88 degrees, but I have all of the windows open because there is a beautiful breeze outside. I normally come outside every day, just to get some fresh air and enjoy the sun, as long as it's not cloudy or raining. And I just take in all the views because I love it so, so much. I'm not going to have too big of a lunch today because I made myself a smoothie this morning before I came into work. What I have here is strawberries, bananas, a little bit of peanut butter, and I did put in some protein powder and some water. That's how I made my smoothie. So I started drinking it maybe about a half an hour ago, so I am somewhat full, so I really don't need to have a lunch. I did purchase me a nice salad that I was going to eat, but I guess I'll just be taking it home and we'll just have that for dinner. But I just came outside, like I said, because I really wanted to get some fresh air. I'm still feeling up and energized from my workout this morning, and I cannot wait for you guys to see the video. I feel so excited and so happy with the progress that I made, and I really, really, really got back into feeling like I am ready to be back in the gym on a day-to-day basis. As I told you guys yesterday, back in my late 20s, early 30s, I used to be a gym rat, and I was in the gym every single morning, and I lost that, once I had my car accident. And due to my knee, I was kind of scared because I did not know how much stress and strain that my knee would be able to take. But being that I'm taking this medication now from the orthopedic specialist for my knee, as I told you guys, it is not 100%. It's like about a 90%. But it is enough for me to do what I need to do in the gym, which I am so, so, so grateful. So right now, what I'm probably going to do in a few moments after I speak to you guys is probably go out and do some more walking. Like I said, I feel so energetic right now. So since I have all of this energy, and it might be because of the protein that I have in the drink as well, and I also took a shot of one of the little juices that I showed you guys that I often get from Walmart. But I have a burst of energy, so I'm just gonna go let some of that off by doing some walking. I'm so glad today is Friday. The weekend is not going to be too great. According to the weather report, we're expecting some rain on Saturday and on Sunday. So I'm going to try to do as much as I can today. As I said, I am sitting in the parking lot of my job. A lot of people coming and going out for lunch. I like to take a late lunch because normally there's not too many people out. So I can pretty much move about and, do what I want to do without being in anybody's way and anybody being in my way. I'm sorry for this hand that you're seeing in the camera. I'm just trying to adjust it. But I was sitting here thinking also, I don't know how many of you are out there, or anybody that's out there that's like me, but when there are days like this and when I'm out and I'm doing my little walking, it makes me think, deeply, and make me fantasize. And I'm really, really in a place in my life right now, being that my children are older. My daughter is 30. My son turned 24 today. So I am really, really ready to start living my life. There are so many things that I want to do and want to achieve before I leave this earth. The number one thing that I am working on right now is moving. I really, really, really want to take the opportunity and move to Dallas, Texas. For whatever reason, there seems to be a force or a little pull that's pulling me towards that. And on top of that, my daughter, her job is having one of their conferences this year because they normally go to different states. So she'll be going to Antonio, Texas, which I am so excited about. But I am hoping that I will already be out there and moved in, whether it's an apartment or a house, because at this point, I just want to get up and get out there as soon as possible, myself and my mom, so as I can start living my life. But my daughter will be going to San Antonio for her job in July, which I will more than likely 100% be with her. Excuse me, looks like I have something on my face. But I will be going out there and staying with her because she's going to bring my grandbaby with her. So while she's working and doing her little seminars and things like that for her job, I'll be with the baby, and I'm going to have my mom with me as well. So then we'll be able to, go up and about, in different parts of Texas, Dallas, Texas as well. So I'm so looking forward to that. I am also in the process of putting in a few applications. I did get a response back via email regarding one of the positions that I applied for, which they, just passed on my application, meaning that they are not selecting me for that particular position. There are 2 other applications that I put out there for the same facility. I haven't gotten anything back from them, whether they're interested or not interested, so I'm waiting on that. But I am definitely and constantly will be continuing to find employment out there. What I really wanted to do was go out and purchase a home, so that way when I move from here, I go straight into a home. But at this point, I will go and take an apartment as well and do like maybe a short lease until I'm able to find it is where exactly I want to be. Definitely Dallas, Texas, but find out where in that area I would like to be and what type of home that I am interested in purchasing. But like I said, I've been deep in thought and deep in preparation of trying to make a move. Being that the weather is getting nice, once I get the okay and I'm ready to leave, or whether it's today or tomorrow, I plan on having like a little garage sale. I'm gonna pretty much sell everything in my home. I think I told you guys that as well. So I'm just in the preparation mode right now, and so ready to move. Like I said, I am a seasonal person. Spring and summer is my time. That's when I fantasize, make plans and goals, and try to achieve the things that I want. In the winter time, I pretty much go dormant. I don't like being outside in the cold. I don't like the cold at all. I don't like the rain. I don't like the wind. It looks nasty outside. I'm a tree person. I want to see the trees. I want to hear the birds. I want to look at the green grass. I want to see the children outside playing. That's what I'm really interested in. And I've also had a couple of people ask me, even though I've never been to Texas, they ask me, what is it about Texas? Why do I really want to go out there? The number one thing is basically, I'm ready to retire. I'm hoping that I can retire at 62. If God bless me where I can start a business and I do well with that business, I would stop working immediately and put my heart and my soul into my business so that it can flourish. But the reason why I am choosing Dallas, Texas is because I pretty much opt out for Houston, because I'm told that a lot of people from New York and Georgia have moved down to Houston. I don't want that scene anymore. I don't want the rah-rah scene. I don't want a bunch of kids around me. I don't want to deal with the hustle and the bustle of, people a lot. I've been there, done that. Right now, I am a different person in a different stage of my life. So I'm trying to calm down and live the peaceful life right now, which I'm told that is how Dallas is. I'm also told that Dallas is somewhat bougie. Bougie, I don't mind. I really don't even understand the concept of bougie, and I know a lot of people use that with me as well. I don't feel that I'm bougie, but I guess they come by saying the term bougie because someone wants to do bigger and better things and move on and advance and grow in life. That's the only thing that I can think about. But as I said, I'm closer to retirement than anything. Especially with the way this economy is right now, and especially with this orange man in office. Who knows how our money is going to be looking. And then from my understanding, the 2 states that I was thinking about was Florida and Dallas, Texas, because those 2 states, from what I understand, only have one tax that they take out of your paychecks. So I am going to be getting to a point of where I am not able to work, and I will be collecting my pension and my Social Security. But for the little bit of time that I do have left, I don't want all of my money being taken out of my check. Like right now, living here in the state of Georgia, it is a two taxed state. And with that, you know, I make pretty decent money. I'm not gonna lie. I really do make pretty decent money to be living in the South. So with that being said, when I look at my check every 2 weeks, I just want to fall out and scream. I do also get an extra bonus in my check because of the area to which I work. Where my clinic is located, it's located in what you would say is the bougie area, if you want to call it, or the people who, you know, have a little bit of money live in this area here. So with that being said, we get like a little bonus for working in this area. So the money is pretty nice, but when I look at my check, I mean, after taxes, it's still pretty decent. But I look at the amount of money that they take out of my check, which is so ridiculous to me and so understandable. I mean, I don't understand it. It's really ridiculous. I mean, you know, it's nothing new. But now that I'm getting older, close to retirement, and knowing that I'm not going to probably be getting checks, you know, every 2 weeks anymore, I'm paying close attention to that. So if I can get into a state that's only taking one tax out of my check, that would allow me to save a little bit more to prepare me for my future. I am doing that now, but imagine if I was making the money that I'm making now and they're only taking one tax out. I would be bringing home a decent amount to pay my bills, do what I need to do, and to save. And that's what I'm looking forward to. So basically, you know, that is the reason as well. Also, you know, I have one grandbaby now. My daughter does plan on having another. My son said he doesn't want any kids, but I really think that he'll end up having some children as well. But whether he does or he doesn't, you know, I want to be in a kid-friendly state. And from what I see and from what I research, Dallas is definitely kid and family oriented, which is something that I love. They have zoos, they have a million parks out there. There's a lot of greenery out there. Also, I'm not sure if it's going to be done this year or early next year, but they are also bringing a Universal Studio out there to the Frisco area in Dallas, Texas, which I'm so excited about because with all that I'm hearing that's going on with the crisis that they were having with Universal Studios out there in Florida, I'm glad that they're branching out to another area. But that's mainly the reason why I want to move to Dallas, and I definitely want something different now. You know, I'm the type of person that I have no problem with or without family packing my bags and being out. I don't mind at all. I did it when I came here to Georgia. I did it when I came to South Carolina. You know, I'm the type of person that if the spirit moves me, this is where I go. The only place that I have gone that really was not for me was South Carolina. South Carolina is a beautiful state, but for me and the type of person that I am and the environment that I want to be in was not for me. All of my family is there, but we are not a close-knit family. So me getting up and leaving wasn't a problem for me at all. I'm looking forward to going to Dallas because from watching YouTube and watching different realtors and watching different YouTubers who are out there in Dallas, Texas, I see that there are a lot of things to do. There's a lot of shopping, there's fine dining, there's beautiful homes, you know, it's affordable, it's kid and family friendly, you know, there's a lot of churches out there. So I'm thinking, you know, that it'll be a beautiful place for me to go, to grow, to blend in, and possibly, you know, live out my life there, which is something that I am looking forward to. But I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. I just wanted to get in the car and chit chat with you again. And as I said, stay tuned for my next video, which will be out this evening sometime. As soon as I get home, I'm going to sit down, edit that, and put that out. So I will see you guys very, very soon. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day.